Hey traders, let's be honest, in binary options, timing is everything, and most losses come from entering just a little too early or a little bit late. I'm Julia, and today I'm showing you how I use MACD combined with moving average to trade binary options with structure and confidence, not guesswork. The moving average keeps me aligned with the trend, while MACD helps me to read momentum and time my entries more precisely. Together, they help to filter out weak setups and avoid emotional trades, especially in fast time frames. In this video, I'll walk you through how I combine both indicators, how I confirm momentum before entering, and how I trade this setup in real market conditions. If you want cleaner entries, smarter binary options trading, support the channel by hitting like, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Alright, let's jump into the charts. AUD/CAD just formed a signal to open the trade in the upward direction. 3 minutes, $100, so let's go. 30 or even 20 seconds left, and congratulations to me. Why I entered here, guys? First of all, I'm using MACD, and MACD shows me when exactly, at what moment I should enter for the trade. 2, 1, yay! $161 is there. So yeah, guys, MACD shows me the exact moment where I need to enter. MACD consists of the overbought zone, the zero line, and the oversold zone. And when the lines are crossing in the oversold zone, it's the signal for me to open the trade in the upward direction. But this trade was actually very interesting. Look how many crosses I had here to open the trade in the upward direction, but I entered only here. Only at this moment I opened the trade in the upward direction. Or wait, or maybe even there, I don't remember. I think I opened here. Anyway guys, all these signals, they were false. Why? Because first of all, here you see there was a crossing, and we can see that this zone is exactly in the middle of my parallel channel. So I'm opening the trades in the 30 seconds time frame, so I'm checking always the chart on the longer time frames, like for example 5 minutes. So here I see the strong trend with a clear structure. The price is moving in the downward channel. It touches the resistance line, goes down, touches the resistance line, touches the support line, and this is how it moves. So going back to 30 seconds, here we have the crossing of the MACD, the signal to open the trade in the upward direction. But because it just started to go down from the resistance line, this is a bad signal. It's just in the middle, so at this point the price can go up. Yeah, it can go up, but it can also go down. So I do not recommend you to open the trades when the price is just in the middle between the support and resistance line. Second signal was there, and basically you could say that this was a good signal. It's right close to the support line. It feels like the price already started to go up to touch again the resistance line, but no, this signal was bad because here was the first crossing and here is the second crossing, and this crossing is lower than this one, so it means that it has more power than this. So that means that the price will continue going down because it's lower than this one. But this one is already upper than this one, so that means that this has force and power to start going finally up to touch the resistance line. That's why this signal was amazing, and basically this one was profitable. This is how you identify false and the right signals, and let's continue finding profitable signals. LBP USD 3 minutes in the downward direction. I just entered. Basically, I open the trade in 1 minute time because here it has the downward trend. It tries to reach the support level. MACD lines already crossed on the 30 seconds chart in the overbought zone when the moving averages of MACD are crossing in the overbought zone. This is the signal to open the trade in the downward direction. We can see the correction. The price started to go up again. And I wanted to draw here the channel where the price is moving. Let's use the trend line right there. And the other one here. A little bit upper. I would love to draw it. So I believe that the price will go down. We still have almost 2 minutes to wait. Let's wait there. The last seconds of the trade, and I think I needed a little bit more time, but still it's profitable, and $192 profit. That's amazing. Maybe if I entered not for 3 but for 4 minutes it would be better, but even 3 minutes worked, so I identified correctly the resistance line, though the resistance line here is not really clear to see. I wouldn't say that this chart has a clear structure like the previous one, AUD CAD. So yeah, let's go, let's find the next one. CHF GPY also is forming an amazing signal. MACD crossed in the overbought zone. Also this price is moving in the parallel channel that I drew here, and it almost touched the resistance level, and now it continued going down. So let's go for 3 minutes in the downward direction. $100. Let's go. Oh my god. CHF GPY unfortunately closed without the profit. We got into the correction, even though most of the time I was profitable, but on the last, I think 30 seconds, there appeared these two big green lines, and I'm not profitable with this one unfortunately, but it's fine. 70-80% of the trades are profitable and 20-30% are not profitable. That's why I'm gonna increase the amount. I'm gonna enter in the next trade in with a $250, but do not enter with more than 5% of your deposit. Yeah, you need to have a plan so you don't lose all of your money. I would enter here again in the downward direction, but probably not for 3 minutes, but for a longer period of time, or vice versa for a shorter period of time, because again we can get into the correction like right now we did. So let's wait for another signal here, and meanwhile let's find another trade. CHF GPY, I think right now is the perfect moment for us to enter, but this time let's enter for 5 minutes in the downward direction. $250. Let's go. I told you we gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. So if you opened a bad trade on one active, do not be afraid to enter again, because the next one can be super profitable, like this one. $457. Amazing profit. Let's continue. By the way, I think I forgot to show you that I'm using MACD with my configurations that I'm always using: fast period 12, slow period 24, signal period 9, and 2 moving average with a period 1. It's exponential, and the second one with a period 200 also exponential. They are helping me to to see the direction of the trend, but here I didn't need them because as you can see here we have lateral trend. It's not the upward trend or downward trend. So in this chart CHF-JPY you can open the trades in the upward or downward, it doesn't really matter. But in AUD-CAD I recommend you to open the trades only in the downward direction. Well, probably when you're watching you already can't open the trades in AUD-CAD only in downward direction, but at the moment I did the analysis, you can see that it's a downward trend, so I'm trying to open the trades only according to the main trend, only when it has the downward trend I'm opening the trades in the downward direction. When it's the upward trend I'm opening the trades in the upward direction. Even though here I opened the trade, as you remember, up and it worked, it was a profitable, but it was kind of risky. I do not recommend you to do it like that, but specifically this chart is super stable and has clear structure. When you are sure that this chart where you are working is stable, has clear structure for a long time, it's moving in one parallel channel, then you can open the trade not in the same direction as the main trend. You can do it, but it's not recommendable, especially when there is no clear structure. So I open here a trade in the other direction only because I was operating here for a long time today. I opened here many trades that were really profitable, and that's why I opened the trade in the other direction. AUD-CAD just reached and I think touched the resistance line, and I think we can open a trade for 3 minutes in the downward direction. MACD also crossed in the overbought zone, so for me it's the signal to open the trade in the downward direction. And as you remember, as I told you many times, on 5 minutes time frame this chart has a very clear structure and the trend, the downward trend, and our price is moving in the downward parallel channel. The last seconds of the trade, and look at this amazing analysis, clear structure of the price, and $189. Congratulations to me. Alright traders, that's a wrap for today's MACD plus moving average strategy breakdown. You've seen how combining trend direction with momentum confirmation can give you more control and consistency in binary options trading. Focus on alignment, stay patient, and only take trades that meet all your conditions. If this video helped you to improve your timing, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next strategy breakdown. Trade smart, stay disciplined, and I'll see you in the next one.